Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my June book haul. Guys, I bought a lot of books. I bought a shit ton of books in the month of June. Let's just pan over them real quick. Right there, that's where it stops. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. So, since I have a bunch of books, I'm not going to get into these books, like full-on synopsis of these books, because that would take forever. And you guys already know, if you watch my videos, I usually don't know what the heck a book is about when I get it. I just get it. So let's get started. I picked up 5 to 1 by Holly Badger. Okay, what I know about this book, it's a dystopian. It's set in like 2054 in India, and there's like a 5 to 1 ratio boys to girls. And there's like some sort of test that the boys have to go through in order to get a wife. It's really short, so should be able to finish that quickly. I also picked up I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. This book is great so far. I started reading it. I'm going to finish it in the next couple of days. Everyone raves about this book, and I'm not even done with it, but I can already see why. The writing in this is so spectacular. It's just like so good, so good. I picked up an A.S. King book. This is Ask the Passengers, and this is a story about a girl who is discovering that she is gay, and her like how she's dealing with it. That's just the gist of it. Yeah, I've never read an A.S. King book before, so I thought I would start with this. This next book I'm really excited to read. It is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. Y'all know I love me some Morgan Matson. This is about Amy and Roger, obviously, and their epic detour. Oh, you didn't know that by the title? Well, now you know. This book is super cool because, let me find it, all throughout there's like these little pictures, let's see, of where they're going and what they're seeing, and I think that's super cool. And this book, I'm so excited. I'm kind of sad that it's kind of short. Like all the other Morgan Matson books that I've read are quite longer, like Unexpected Everything and Second Chance Summer. This one is really short, and I feel like it's just not going to be enough. I need more. I also picked up Say What You Will by Cammie McGovern. I have no clue what this is about. I found it at a garage sale for $1, and I was like, oh, this looks YA. Let me grab it. So I did. I don't know. I just tried to read the dust jacket real quick to like figure out what it's about so I could pretend like I knew what it was about, but I don't know what it's about, so we're going to leave it at that. This book, Vanishing Girls by Lauren Oliver. This is a book about a twin, two twins, and one of the twin disappears. And the other twin is like, oh, where'd she go? And then she was like, oh shit, more people are disappearing, more girls are disappearing in my town. Oh shit, my twin isn't just playing around. She's not just being a drama queen. She could actually be in trouble. Let me figure out what's going on. Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. This is a story about a girl who gets powers to protect, and she has all these instincts, and she has to be guardian over this boy that she doesn't like. That's what I know about that. This is a series of books. I think there's one more after this. I don't know. So yeah, I saw this at work, and where I work for the summer, half price books, like if there's, it's hard, like a lot of the good stuff gets taken real fast, real quick. So if you see something that looks popular, you just need to grab it. Alright, the next book, Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan. This book was a book that I liked the cover of, and my friend Kayla has it. So I was like, let me get it. I did not even read the synopsis. I have no clue what this is about. But look at the pretty yellow. I also picked up Parallel by Lauren Miller. Read this month. Hated this book. It's about alternate universes and crazy stuff and trying to figure out what's going on with the second and third universe, parallel universes. This book, I'm not even going to talk about it because I gave it 1 star and I hated it. But I bought it this month. It was pretty. At least it looks pretty. That's about it. It's not pretty in the inside. It gets real ugly. I also got The Problem with Forever by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This was the Bookbound Society pick of the month. If you are not a part of that book club, go ahead and find them on Instagram. I'll leave a link below so that you can find them and join the book club. Every month they pick a new book, and this was the pick for the month of June. So I picked it up. It's about a girl who struggles with her PTSD and not being able to talk after having been in a foster care system when she was younger, and then she goes to high school after having been homeschooled for a couple years after she was adopted, and just her journey. So I also didn't really like this one either. I will probably read it this summer sometime, hopefully. I do believe it's a middle grade book. No clue what it's about. I just know that it has this on it. It's probably a good book. So I'm going to read it, see if it will fit into my class, you know, see if maybe I'll read it to my students when school starts. I got Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. I got this book from that same garage sale for $1. And yeah, so Will Grayson. It's about 2 kids named Will Grayson, I think. 2 strangers cross paths. 2 teens with the same name, running in very different circles. Yep. On a Gail Forman kick. I read 2 Gail Forman books this month and I liked them. So I picked up her newest book, I Was Here. And it's about a girl who commits suicide, and the friend's trying to figure out why she committed suicide because she thought that her friend was happy, and it's just, she's trying to figure that out. So, yeah. Alright, also, The Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll. This book intrigued me. Oh, the price is still on it. This book intrigued me because I read an article actually about this author, and this author had actually been sexually assaulted when she was younger, and this book is about sexual assault. And so she was talking about how a lot of her experiences like went into this book. So that's pretty, I'm really excited to read this. I don't read a lot of books that deal with sexual assault, but I'm hoping that this one is good and I will enjoy it. Next book, The Passenger by Lisa Lutz. I love this cover because I love buttery covers, like when you touch them. Sorry, the sticker kind of got stuck on there, but when you touch the cover and it's like that buttery feeling, oh, I love that. And this book, I opened the dust jacket and the first sentence, I was hooked. It says, with her husband's corpse still warm at the bottom of the stairs, Tanya Dubois has one option: to go on the run again. Yeah. Right up my alley. Yeah. Oh, I have never read a Rainbow Rowell book ever before. So I picked up 3 Rainbow Rowell books this month. I also own Fangirl. So I think that's all of them after these 3. Are there more? I'm not sure. I really don't know what they're about. But I own them now. I picked up a Sarah Dessen book, Staying to Anything. This is her newest book, and it's a signed copy, which I think is pretty cool. See? It's signed. I haven't read a Sarah Dessen book since high school, so I'm excited to dive into her again. I picked up The Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I've heard so many people talking about this book on booktube, so I saw it in the YA section at the bookstore, and I actually followed someone around for it because she had it in her hands and she was looking at other books, and so I just kind of like stayed in the area. I was like, put it down, put it down, put it down. I know you're gonna put it down. I know you don't want that book. That's what I was thinking in my head. And she like put it down, and I grabbed it like in a second. Like she had it in her hand, she put it down, and then I grabbed it and walked away real fast. I stalked someone for this book, and I'm glad I did. I also grabbed the Shadow and Bone, 2 of the books in the trilogy. I grabbed this. This is by Leigh Bardugo. I grabbed this because last month I started reading Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. It was good, but like I didn't really understand the world very much, and then I heard that this is the same world and this is like the first books that she wrote about it. Like the two stories are separate, but they are in the same world. So I feel like if I read these, or at least one of these, I'll understand the world a lot better, so then I can read Six of Crows. I also found The Throne of Glass, 2 of the Throne of Glass books at the bookstore, and I grabbed them really fast because it was a used bookstore, so I didn't pay full price for these, and then I get a half off discount anyways. So yes, I don't know when I'll start these, but I'm glad that I have them because I keep dropping my books. This is another series that everyone talks about, but I don't understand the covers. Like, why is this like a real person and then this is like a cartoon person? I don't like this. I like this. I don't like this. I picked up You by Carolyn Kepnes? I don't know. But yes, this book is all in second person. So like as you're reading it, it feels like the stalker, serial stalker, whatever, is talking to you. And it's super creepy. Like here's the first line. You walk into the bookstore and you keep your hand on the door to make sure it doesn't slam. You smile, embarrassed to be a nice girl, and your nails are bare, and your v-neck sweater is beige, and it's impossible to know if you're wearing a bra, but I don't think that you are. How creepy. I can't wait to read this. I feel like it's going to be so creepy and wonderful. I also bought What Lies Beneath by Richard Denny. This book is actually by a booktuber, Richard, over at Books and Bullshit, and I picked this up because I was really intrigued and wanted to support him. So I'm excited to read this. It's about a girl named Blair who's left for dead. And yeah, that's really all I know. I just kind of want to go into it blind. But yeah, I'm excited to read this. I got If I Stay and Where She Went. I read both of these books this month. These are both by Gail Forman. Really enjoyed them. In honor of Orange is the New Black, the season 4 premiere that came out this month, I picked up Orange is the New Black, the novel or the nonfiction, the memoir by Piper Kerman, and I'm excited to read this. I'm really excited to like see the similarities between this and the TV show, like know what really happened. So yeah. I also jumped headfirst into the Mara Dyer trilogy this month. I read the Becoming a Mara Dyer, and then I bought the Evolution of Mara Dyer this month. So yeah, this book, I loved this first book, so I'm really excited to read this one. I also picked up the first 2 books in the Shatter Me, I don't know if it's a trilogy or what it is, but the series by Tahara Mafi. And it's a dystopian, and that's all I really know. She has like powers or something. I'm so good at book synopsis, aren't I? Lastly, I bought The Wrath and the Dawn duology. Yeah, I know my books don't match. This is the paperback, this is the hardback, because this just came out. This is a new release. And this is what we have at the bookstore, which I wish they matched, but they don't, so whatever. Loved this book. Can't wait to start this one. There you have it. That is my book haul for the month of June. I really need to stop buying books because I need to read all of these books, and I don't even know when I'm gonna read these books. I just keep buying new books. Like all the books that I read in the month of June, like none of them were even on my TBR. They were like new books that I got, so I just, I'm not going to say I'm on a book buying ban because I'm just not going to say that, but I really need to get it together and read the books that I have before buying more. So, until next time, happy reading!